This is Miss Hall checking in for the first half of quarter one. So far in this quarter, we've been working on poetry, and your students just finished last week a poetry collection of 10 poems they've written throughout the quarter. They did a really great job on them. In class, we transformed the room into a Starbucks cafe, and every poem or piece of the collection that they put together, the students had the option to get some snacks and tea, and I think they really had a great time with that style of class setup, really honed in on some individual writing practices. The second half of first quarter, we're going to be figuring out what is our yearly theme. This year, we're focusing on coming of age. So today in class, for example, we talked about what does it mean to come of age, how do different cultures around the world celebrate this transition from childhood to adulthood. And then we started looking at some poetry, and we'll move on to short stories that really focus on the theme and how they can identify that in their own lives, as well as in the lives of characters. When second quarter comes around, we'll be looking at Catcher in the Rye, so a great classic American canon for coming of age text. Just a couple updates on some deadlines. The late work deadline for the quarter is coming up in exactly 7 days from this recording. So when the quarter ends on November 1st, the grades will shut down for the quarter, and any missing work that your students have can no longer be submitted. Please encourage them, if they have not completed their poetry collection or they're still working on some of their poetry assignments, to stay after school with me on Tuesdays or Wednesdays to catch up on some of that work before the end of the quarter. I'm really looking forward to continuing to explore this coming of age theme with your students. And as always, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is erin.hall@charahoe.k12.ri.us. And again, my after school days are typically Tuesdays and Wednesdays, although I will stay after on some Mondays and Thursdays if that works better for your family. Please let me know. I'll check back in at the end of quarter one to let you know all the awesome work your students have been doing. But in the meantime, have a great one.